So hi everyone. I think so you can hear me properly, right? Yes, Shwetaji, we will start. Uh, just tell me if you can. My voice is okay. Okay, so we will start without wasting the time. Okay. So colors that I have mentioned is basically I'm taking out here. We will need more white in this work. Just making sure the light is okay. Okay. So here we are not going to use exactly the blue shade. We are slightly taking brown and cobalt blue to make the shade, and I have already done the sketching of the required canvas size. Okay, so before we start drawing the bird on the canvas here, see, this is the entire paper that I have used. I just mark this as per my canvas size. Okay, like this. So this much will be my bird size. So before I start, I am just taking the white color measurement. For that, I'm using pencil to mark first. Okay, it may not be visible to you, but what I will do, I will take one fine brush. I will take white color. Just tell me if I am audible or not, so that will be easy for me to understand. So this white I'm making the outline of my pencil work here. So if you are good with the freehand, you can directly draw the circle. But just to give all of you idea, I drew this with the plate. You can take anything, any size you want. Okay. So I'm assuming I'm audible. Okay. Now take the flat brush. What we are going to do is we are filling this with the white. See, base color, I know everyone can do the base color, basic stroke painting, where you are using base shade and coloring the entire canvas, right? I hope so. While streaming, it's not very much blurry. It's not blur, right? See, try to avoid the patches. If you are getting patches in the white work, then wait for it and then again, once it is dried, apply more color. Okay. I hope so. It's not blur or anything like that. The visibility is right. Okay. Just answer me in the chat box. So let's say we'll wait for this portion to get dry. Okay. Meanwhile, what I'm doing, I'm giving the nice outer layer with the dark tone of this base shade. Okay. Or else you can choose to have plain Persian blue as in border. So in this case, to look this more darker, I am taking purple. Just to give different shade, I'm not following exactly the painting. Okay. Parallel to this circle, I'm making one more ring of the color. Now you get all the ready-made colors, right? Even if it is little bit uneven, we'll make it even later on. All right. Again, what I'm doing, making this color more even. So I'm reapplying the white shade. Don't add any color here. If you want, you can take the help of sponge to make it look like snow. Okay. So before I'm drawing the bird, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna draw the branches first, then on top of that I will draw the bird. For dark coffee brown color, you can anytime add Persian blue in your browns. Okay. So my branch is going from here. See, this is all freehand work. you can just trace this work and do it as per the given colors or the instruction, following these instructions. Okay. I have done the masking. I have used masking tape on both the sides. After this painting, we'll do the Northern Lights painting, which is very easy one. Okay. Northern Lights with the bears in it. Okay. So now what I'm doing is that I'm taking the pencil and I will be drawing the bird here. Okay. So to draw the bird here, I'm just making the placement. See, it's very light. Okay, if you want, I will zoom it. It's a very light ochre yellow shade. Okay, ochre yellow shade I'm using. Okay, so the bird is visible, right? So if I'm holding like this, my bird will be somewhere here, occupying my entire white background. Okay, so I'm holding this little bit teda. All right, so like this. Now we can quickly do what? I'm creating now the shade again, the background shade that here we are going to use for the bird here. So I have taken cobalt blue. If you want, I'll post this again in the community group. Then I'm taking small amount of So here I'm taking small amount of burnt sienna. Okay. So this is cobalt blue and burnt sienna. Make sure you're not making more blackish blue color. The English blue we want, it should not look very dull. Keep it little bit bright. Okay, so I'm just saying how it is looking with this shade, with the purple. Okay, no, it's going very dark. So first, I guess we have little bit shadow here. Okay, one sec. Sorry, one second. Okay, now I guess there is no shadow on our work. I'm just making the outline with the shade that we have created. For now, what we are going to do, we are just making the fill in with the background color, and on top of it, once it is dry, we are going to do the shading part. So here it will not match instantly, okay? In the background, we have to do some work and this tail will pop up, okay? Later on, once we are done with all the work, it will pop up again. So when I'm coloring here, what I'm doing is taking help of the white shade. We are back again. Sorry for the poor network. Whenever such thing happens, please be patient and join back again. Okay. So here, meanwhile, I did little bit shading. I'm showing you again as we lost the connection. Okay. So with this, you can do light shading like this. Okay. And from ground here, you're going little bit darker like this. So this technique is called basically the dry brushing. Okay. So if I feel this is too much here, I'm giving again the white color strokes inside here just to even out the darkness here. All right. If you want to, oh sorry. If you want to smudge it out, we can take the white brush again and we can do the dry brushing like this. Okay. Now again I'm taking this white shade. See, once this is dried, on top of that, you have to use this strokes. Okay. Now meanwhile, we are doing color here. We should be doing the small amount of patch with this color shade here also. Okay. Take white shade and do the shading inside this bird's head part. Now it's time for the Persian blue. Oh, sorry, crimson red. So we are taking crimson red. Okay, this is my crimson leg from the Camlin set, which I'm dropping here. If you want bright red, you can take the bright red. I already have crimson red here, brown here, and I'm taking white also here. Very small amount of colors you have to take out on your palette. Why I'm showing you first bird? Because later on, I guess this one stroke I have shown you how to do for the this snow clouded tree. Rest you will do it. Okay. So by adding small amount of water in this crimson red with the white. Now let's cover this. First, I'm not going to do any kind of shading on this cap. First, I'm just giving the basic color. This much we are done. So we'll wait this part to get dry. Okay. Then we'll move towards the beak part of this word. What you can do, you can just create a lighter shade already here. We are done the shading. Let this part get dry. Then we'll cover this with the darker shade. So while this portion is getting dry, I'm showing you how to do the snowflakes, like snow clouded trees. These part I'm showing you. If you have any question, meanwhile, you can ask me the question. And don't forget to like the video also. It means a lot for us. Archana ji, session first to get the recorded session, you have to come back to the channel and watch the session. Okay, it will be the recorded here all the time. All right. So I'm starting to do the snow part from here because we need to highlight our trail of the bird, right? If you want, you can give larger strokes, or if you want, you can just use the smaller stroke. Again, in this portion, I'm little bit creating the lighter shade around here. This is kind of smudging. Okay. Now let's wait for this to portion get dry. Meanwhile, we are creating this greenish shade to give the leaves. Okay. This is absolutely optional if you wanted to create or not. But since I feel it's a Christmas time and a winter time, it will look nice. Okay. Today we will finish this painting. Okay. How many of you are doing this later on? Do share with me. Okay. Wherever you are or whenever you finish this painting, any part of the world you are watching this, please finish this painting and share it with me or share it on your Insta handle and do tag me. Even if you share with me on my Instagram DM, I'm happy to share on my feed. Okay, so this is how we are showing the tree. So how is this looking? We have not finished yet. I'm taking small amount of Persian blue again, okay, and we are mixing this slightly with this shade of the bird. See, why I'm using the Persian blue is to give the darker tone. Now there is a part of the shading that we have to do it here. Same way, we are going to do shading again here also. If you want your painting to look good, you need to do shading on third time or the fourth time, but with the finishing. These are all small details that we should pay attention to. Then, okay, this much I will draw here and leave. Okay, so this portion has dried now. So here also you can show these trees are covered with the snow. Now I'm taking the red color. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, we are just okay. I'll show you how we can do the shading to the cap here. Meanwhile, this will all get dry. I'm just removing the side tape from one side to show you. See, this is how. Okay, this is how it will look. To finish the eye of this bird part, we are just giving one small dot here and draw the outline using the Persian blue. This is wet, this is still wet, so I'm just adding here the vertical shades like this. Then I'm taking the burnt sienna or this coffee brown and mixing this with the coffee brown shade and red, and here I'm creating the shadow or depth, you can say. Okay, then in the middle also I'm adding this darker tone. Meanwhile here we forgot this tail. Okay, so here what we are doing, do the shading with the white. Okay, like this. And from the sides add dark tone of the Persian blue. Now I'm directly dipping my brush into the white and I'm showing you how you can also draw this. Okay, you have to just use your brush tip. Okay, if you want bigger strokes, you can go for a very slightly thick brush. If you want a very delicate small stroke, you can go for this much size. Okay, like this, you can cover this again. So from side also, we are adding small stars here. So for that, take very fine brush and just create like this. Or you can just so I am waiting for this entire picture to get dry. You can watch the shot. I will be completing this with the finishing in the shots. Okay. I hope so. I have covered almost entire bird, the main part of this picture. For finishing, you can go to my YouTube channel, watch my channel, subscribe to my channel. Okay. And in the shots, you will get the more detailing for this painting. Okay. Because I guess it's more than 1 hour. So I hope so all of you have liked this session and you have thoroughly enjoyed it. So it is looking like this from the distance. Okay. Yes. You can try this same painting for your Christmas holidays. Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.